Hey guys, it's Tommy CM. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. As always, if you do enjoy the video, please do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you are new, as it really does help me out. Today's park is called Sunset Valley, and this was created by SpiritHeir, or Hair, whatever. You can see the name on the screen. It depends on how you pronounce the word, I guess. The description simply says, broke save file, parts may be missing. Credits to M&J Games, Coaster Creations and Cali ATM. So yeah, no sort of backstory to this, but it does look like a very cool looking park. Bit of a car park, few coasters to go on. So yeah, really excited to make a start and get straight into Sunset Valley. Right, so as we come out of the spawn tunnel, we go straight into a bit of a driveway here. Got some nice signage, some nice fencing, some bushes. And by the looks of it, we've got the path going down the middle and then cars on the left and right. We've got some speed bumps. We've got a coach heading down this way to a bit of a side car park. Oh, there's a car floating just there. Yeah, we've got a nice little. I mean, this is a bit like an overflow car park, I guess, but I mean, it's fantastic being surrounded by the coaster there. Really nice. These bits just here with the supports. What might be something to try, but I know this park's at 100% on a PS4, so there probably isn't piece count to do it. But if possible, I would probably remove the supports on the ride and put custom supports in from another angle, just so it's not kind of going into the car park. But I love the idea of the car park there and the and the security fencing going around there. I think that's fantastic. Like I say, it's just to really get rid of the footings of the supports. But yeah, we'll carry on. So down over this bit. Down the roadway. So there we've got parking. We've got the little ticket booths just there. Really nice. And then the car park spreads out over here. Got a couple of different vehicles. Really nice. Really nice sign. Yeah, just, a really good little car park, that. Very impressed. Like I say, I love all the adverts. I think the adverts do make this this section. And adverts can add quite a bit to the to parks when you put them in. What we got here? We've got bus only. So that's where the buses are parking up, and you got the nice shelter there, just for them to. To have guests sitting under and wait for, and it's a really nice shelter actually. I really like the design of that. So I think that's the car park. So we'll head through the main entrance, which, yep, some very nice little ticket booth entrances. Look very similar actually to. It looks like the buildings are a similar sort of layout to the Alton Towers entrance, with the little separate ticket booth like that. Head through here. What's this guy doing? It's not like security check, I think. And then we'll go through and into the park. So we have the US flags. Oh, well, we got Sunset Valley just there on the floor, written in. Very nice. But yeah, I mean, it's a really nice view as you come in. The two towers there stand very very at the forefront, which is really cool. Over here we have lockers. There we are, and then you got the little control panels to work out which locker is going to be yours. And then over the other side we have a bathroom and first aid centre. Yeah. Oh, there's a random piece floating just there again. Right, so we'll head down here. I mean, this is a really nice view as well. Just looking out onto the lake there. Really nice. You just kind of like look round. I love the little wall. I think having the wall is is just a nice touch. Don't have to use custom fencing. You know, wall pieces do just as good of a job. A nice little indoor area using custom shapes for seats. That's cool. I like that style. I like what's been done there. That's very good. So we'll head down this way. And right, we need to decide which way we're going to go here. I'm going to go right, actually, because there's a couple of coasters over to the right that we've kind of seen most of the track of, but I'd like to experience. It's very crowded down here. So clearly there's a lot of attractions down here. There's a information booth just here. Oh, tray return for the takeaway place. Right. We'll try and fight through the crowds and join the queue for this coaster, which is it's a Wendigo coaster. Hey, this is cool. I like that for a station. I've not seen that done before. I was gonna say I'll pause it when they jump on, but yeah, I've not seen that done before. I really like that. I think that's a really cool little thing to do with the entrance. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, rate that. What the only thing I would say, and I do say this whenever I spot it, this blue bit over here, just go on paths and select any queue line just to get rid of that blue bit. Because I mean, you may want the blue bit if you prefer what that looks like in comparison to any of the queue line paths, but I just think any of the queue lines look a bit better. But that's just personal preference. So yeah, we'll hop on here. There's the stats if you're interested in it. And I'm going to go front bumper because I don't want to get stuck behind the whatever a Wendigo is. So yeah, enjoy. Short and sweet Wendigo coaster. Yeah, just really nice basic layout. Really nice and simple, and just perfect sort of size for a family coaster. This was quite a nice little kind of banking turn there. And I would probably say you could probably change the settings on that to make it go around twice because of how short that coaster is. That's what a lot of coasters of this type do in real life. So yeah, you could potentially change that to have it go around twice. But yeah, nice short and sweet job. Some really good terrain paint down there. Nice mixture on the floor, and then the odd bush just to kind of fill the gap there. I think that's been done really nicely. So yeah, good job. Head further around this way. We have a van that's parked up in there. We have that's Snorlax, I think. I'm pretty sure as a Pokemon lover from my childhood, that is Snorlax snacks. Yep, so that definitely is Snorlax. There we go. Lots of queuing for the food and drink. Very popular. And then around the back of here we have toilets. That's where they're heading to. So then we right from here. Let's go down this way. It is very crowded. What I would probably suggest to just reduce the crowd is either have less people going into the park, or have multiple paths going to certain places. So like here, everyone coming down here has had to follow this same pathway, and it's the same pathway back. So I'd probably, I don't know, maybe make this car park here a little bit shorter and have a path coming through, just so there's like a mixture of ways. But that's just me. I've got a little flat ride just here, just kind of supporting the coaster. Water World. Oh, it's a nice little fountain section. You can imagine like kids and stuff running through these fountains and trying not to get wet, but almost deliberately getting wet by doing that. Another flat ride, got a bit of a twister going off there. Then we got a Street Fox coffee. Bit of an open plaza. And we have a queue for a coaster. So yeah, cattle pen queue line. Nice simple structure over the station, but that's exactly what it's exactly what you need. You don't need anything too crazy. You just need something to make that station look more realistic. And that does exactly the job. So yeah, nicely done there. So we'll hop on. Don't think it's got a name. There's the stats if you're interested. Train 2, seat 2. Let's fast forward and off we go. There we go. Nice coaster there. Really like the way it looks, and I like the way that it kind of wraps around in a in a big loop around there. I think it's a nice sort of size coaster. It stands out with the yellow and blue, definitely. I think there was a little bit of times in there that I thought it was going a little bit too quick, maybe. So I don't know whether there's a space there to put a brake run in just to slow it down before that. But I think the layout, and I like the idea that they've gone for on making that. So yeah, just one or two tweaks, maybe a bit of smoothing out. But yeah, no, really nice job there. So we'll come out the exit and we'll go back down this path again, hover over the crowds, and down this way. And there is another coaster here that we missed the entrance for earlier, so we'll go down here. Again, another cattle pen queue line, nice bit of a layout, and up we go. And this one is a Bargist coaster. There's the stats if you are interested, and off we go again. There's that one. So yeah, I mean, very similar to the yellow coaster in the sense of I like the layout, I like the colour. I think it's I like where the design was coming from. It's just about speed. It's just about controlling the speed to make sure it's not sort of rattling through some of these inversions too much, and maybe just using the smoothing tool a little bit just to make the bends sort of less sharp. And I'm sort of thinking, like bends like that. You can see how sharp and how quickly that coaster goes round, and it kind of just throws you about a little bit. But other than that, I think if it had a bit of smoothing and a bit of more controlled speed, I think it would do a really good job. I mean, the thing is, when you look at these coasters and when you're not on the POV, it doesn't look anywhere near as kind of jolty as it can do. So it's a tricky one. It depends when people are making them whether they actually use the, whether they actually use the POV. And I guess not everybody does. Some people do, some don't. But no, yeah. I mean, like I say, really nice design and layout and size. It's just getting the speed under control. That's all. One thing I forgot to say over here was I did like the inclusion of a bit of a transfer track just there. So obviously that section would come over here, and there would be a spare train there ready to move back over. Right, so we're down here. We'll come out the exit down there, and that's another exit. And we'll go down this way. So another little seating area. Oh, and there's one of these horrendous flat rides. I hate these things. I don't think I would ever look at that and think I want to go on it. It just looks horrible, doesn't it? I don't know why that looks appealing to anybody, but each to their own. So we have a chair swing. I like the fact that, like, I appreciate that there's quite a few coasters in this part, which we've still got a few more to go on. So the build count has gone up, and so because of that, there's probably not as much theming as you'd see in other parks. You know, like areas of grass like this. But I like the fact that it's kind of sprayed a little bit to kind of blend it in and put a few bushes down, and even a sprinkler there. Look, just to kind of sort of fill the gaps in a way. But what I would say is, if you're gonna, if you're gonna do like, if you're gonna put like a fence down, make it like all the way through. So like this section of path there just needs to carry on, and just bits and bobs like that. But like I say, I appreciate that it's you can lose a bit of piece count by the coasters. So yeah, I think by doing that in a very minimalistic sort of view, it does work. Nice little chair swing, as I say. Everyone always loves a chair swing. Well, I do anyway. Right, so now we're going to follow this crowd. Fight our way through. That's the queue for that horrendous flat ride. What is going on in here? Is it really that popular for the... Wow. That has to be the most popular food joint in all of Planet Coaster. It's a lovely looking coaster from off the ride. You got Cosmic Cow there. That's cool. That's Coaster Creations build. Yeah, I love that. Really, really nice. Some toilets. Staff room around the back. Yep. And oh, we're at another coaster as well. So before we go any further around there, we'll go on this one. Nice short queue line. Nice bit of a roof in there. You see, this is the only thing about the wood. I'm just going to pause that. The only thing about the wooden coaster is, if you have the supports on, it goes through buildings like that, and there's no real way to edit them without turning it off. So yeah, I appreciate it is a little bit annoying. I mean, I guess if you build the station out of wood, it could blend in. That's one way around it, or just turn the supports off. But I appreciate it. You can't really control it that much. Short GCI. Go down here and hop on, and yeah, off we go. There we go. That was the short GCI. Yeah, you know, I mean, it pretty much does. You know, pretty much says what it says on the tin. It is a short GCI coaster, and I think that was probably the best built coaster we've been on so far. In terms of the way that it wraps around, but it isn't too tight on bends. I think the speed is about right. I think the banking is about, you know, it's just about right as well. And just the overall layout and element of it, and you know, and the elements on it, I just think were really, really nicely done. So, you know, yeah, and you know, like I say, watching it off the POV as well, watching it come around here, it's you can see there it's done really, really nicely, that is, and then just goes back round to the station. So, yeah, another good coaster down here. See, this is what I mean about the fencing. I think fencing is very important in the game. Whether you're using custom fencing or whether you're using fencing from the paths that come on automatically, like these ones, fencing makes such a difference on the edging. So you always make sure that your fences are done. A bit of a flat ride just there. And then over here we have another coaster. I've lost count now how many coasters. Is this the 5th, 6th? I feel like. I mean, this station's great. This station's really, really nice with the pink beams. You've got the music setting the atmosphere here. Love it. This is like a big Boomerang coaster then. So. There's the stats. We'll just wait for people to hop on. There we go. Fastened in. And off we go. Yeah, great job on a good Boomerang coaster. It looks fantastic. I love the layout of it. And in, you know, in terms of the you know, the sort of the inversion layout, obviously it's a very sort of classic style Boomerang with the loop and then the half loop into corkscrews. But I love the fact that it crosses over. I think that's a very unique feature, having the crossover on it. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it looks fantastic. As a ride, really sort of eye-catching. So yeah, great job. Down this path. And back out. We'll keep going down here. Yep, back down this way. And oh, we've got a bit of it is a drop tower to an extent. So we'll have a look at the view from up here. So there you can see the whole park. Really nice view up here. All the trees as well. That's one thing I've kind of noticed up here is the edge of the park is surrounded by trees, which I think is a very underrated thing to do. I think a lot of people forget to do that, and by doing that, when you're down at guest level, you don't then see like the landscape in the distance like over there, because all you can see is the trees, obviously. So I think a lot of people forget to do that. So I really do rate that, having that there. Go back down. We've got the star flyer. Again, this will go up quite high, even higher than the other one. Again, with another view. I like the trees going around here as well. I think the trees going around the flat ride around the star flyer there are great. I've got lighting going around there as well. Really nice. Right, here we've got some custom fencing. Very nice. Right, so we have a seating area. Oh, we've got a path around here that goes to one of the claw rides. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything here. I am missing something there. We want to go down this path here, and we want to veer off down here and head towards this coaster. So another one on the edge, and there we are, Mind Melt 1. Just need to fast forward this. I don't know what settings it's on. Wonder if it's waiting for anything in particular. There we go. So we'll hop on and see what Mind Melt 1 is all about. There we go. Stopped on the block brakes there. This fits in really nice. I like the layout. I like the fact that it's kind of built into a rectangular area. I thought it was very nicely paced. I thought the speed was good. Inversions were good. Yeah, just a generally nice ride. It reminds me a lot of Infusion at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's that sort of style to it. So I imagine it's not the most comfy ride, just because of the type of coaster it is. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, another great one. Down here and through the trees, and we get to a nice little seating area at the back of this building. That was the claw ride we looked at a moment ago. We got another tray return just there, and lovely little vantage point here of the coaster. Look at that. That's fantastic. Yin and Yang. Right, so I believe this is the last ride of the day. So we'll hop on, we'll pause it, and there's the results again if you are interested, and enjoy. And there we go. That was the final coaster for the day. That is a very unique coaster, and not one that you see many people build. So, full respect to the creator there for building that. You know, or for putting that in the park. And you know, again, simple station but effective in the terms of, I mean, these are just beams going across. But it's effective. You know, just putting a structure over the top just makes that bit of a difference. So, but yeah, no, really great job. Love the platform just here. So we'll have a look at night time. Got some nice little flower or lily pads on the on there. So yeah, we'll have a look at night time. So there you go. There's the different sections lit up. I mean, this one in particular with the colours at the bottom there. Got a right little disco going off. And over there you've got it all lit up in yellow. On the, you can see there the yellow lights just underneath. So that looks very, very striking as you look at it. But oh, and I love that on there. I love the Sunset Valley colours as well on the floor. I think that looks great. So yeah, that was Sunset Valley. My overall, I really loved it. I thought it has this sort of basis of a really good theme park. Obviously hindered by the PS4 limit. What I would say is, if you are building on a PS4, I would probably do about two less. I'd probably take two of the coasters out. Not because they don't fit, or not because, you know, I didn't like them or anything. But I would take two of the coasters out just so you've got that bit of extra percentage to then maybe play about with some theming, you know, maybe some detailing, just to kind of bring everywhere up to scratch. Because I think, you know, unfortunately on console, coasters do take up a lot of the percentage. So the more coasters you have, the less space you're going to have to build. But, you know, like I say, other than that, I think that's all it would take to, you know, just kind of take this park up a notch for sure. So yeah, I'll leave the details to it below so you can go and check it out if you want on the PS Workshop. If you have enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and consider subscribing if you are new. And other than that, I shall see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.